Oh man! All right, so look, let's get into this this topic with Steph Curry, and then we'll talk about the trade deadline a little bit, man. Well, Gil's Arena was talking about Steph Curry, and I guess this was in response to Steph Curry saying that he don't want the team to, fling around all their assets to try to find some right now pieces for him to try to go out and contend. But he kind of contradicted himself because he turned around and said, but I also don't want to be on a team that's not contending, or an average team, right? So, he's sending mixed messages. I think he really wants help, but I think they handcuffed, man. They made a whole bunch of mistakes. I'm going to let you hear what Gil and them said about it, and then I want to see what y'all think Golden State should do or what Steph Curry should be expecting.
Should Steph start putting some public pressure on the Warriors front office to get public, not even a desperate move, but a good move that they got Schroeder. They traded for Schroeder.
First of all, you're addressing people that don't got no fucking idea about how to win a game. Let alone, you're sitting there wasting your time. Like you're forced to talk to the media, but to sit there and talk about what you need, what you wouldn't do, like it's a waste. It's really a waste of breath. All he can do is just go out there and try to perform at the best he can if they make a trade. But he's telling you, as a basketball player, as a guy who's been here from the beginning, it ain't worth trading these young assets for a quick hitter. So that means he's telling you that we don't need some heroic play here. Just get a solid player that can help us, and we should be good.
But you feel like that's mixed messaging a little bit? Hey, don't leverage our future for us right now, but also I don't want to be on an average team.
Maybe he's talking to his teammates.
It makes no sense. It does. At all. It does.
He talking to his teammates.
He's saying do not
tighten up.
No.
Teammates, maybe.
Nah. He's telling you do not make a trade for that team over there. There's nobody on that team over there that is going to help us out. So don't trade all these pieces for.
He was cool with trading.
Who was supposed?
He was cool with trading Jordan Poole away though.
Yeah,
you ain't say nothing about that piece that you let go because your homeboy couldn't control himself. I don't want to hear none of this bullshit out of these dudes.
Yeah, he's telling you I don't.
Make no sense.
Who wanted to go there? Isn't Jimmy Butler? Wasn't that a big?
I mean, there's been reports that
he's basically shutting that down.
A certain Greek superstar would want to make his way there. Potentially, a Cameroonian superstar would want to make his way there at some point.
Same thing. Do not do what you're trying to do. So the names that's probably popping in, they're saying this is not a good fit. He's saying this is not a good fit.
Oh. Hey,
when he hears the right name,
Wiggins
trust me.
was a good fit.
Who?
Hey, Steph.
Wiggins was a good fit.
Good?
Wiggins
was. Yeah.
Steph.
But
he's gonna have to go.
But Jimmy Butler wouldn't be a good fit to them. We don't know. But Embiid wouldn't, if that's who they're.
Do you want to win?
But he's saying.
He said he don't want to be on the average team.
That's the only question I'm asking. All the other shit, let's just calm it down. Do you want to win?
He said he doesn't want to be on an average team.
I got that.
Yes, I want to win.
Yes, you want to win. Do you want to win?
Yes.
Do you want to win, Steph?
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
You just don't want to. You just.
Well, maybe he's gonna be in the front office.
Yes, you want to win. Steph.
Yeah.
Right. So we want to win. Guess what the window is for winning?
We don't want to be an average team.
Guess what the window is for winning? Now. You don't have a choice, Steph. Now, you either look good and try to win now, or you look like a sucker talking about you want to save what for who? What? They just broke up the band. What is left to salvage here?
He should have said that when play, right?
And I'm telling you, the trade you trying to make, we're not going to win. So don't do it.
I understand that.
That's all I'm saying.
But if this the only trade
you think you're about to do,
so you think
if this the only run we can make,
he don't like it, so now he's kind of addressing it.
Yes.
In this roundabout way.
Because
do you think this way is cool for him to address it this way?
Maybe he learned from what just happened.
They're saying the same
They're all
stuff.
saying the same thing.
But
Draymond said it.
But the question is,
what you're trying to do does not
down
fit
the road.
the rest of us. So do not make.
But y'all didn't say nothing about us getting rid of the main guy that could have took us the other way.
But we did. But don't make another mistake.
That's what I said. They probably learned from trading Clay to keep what's the name?
No, letting Clay dip. They didn't trade Clay.
They
just disrespected.
What I'm saying, listen, if you gonna say you don't want to make a move for the immediate and that you want to wait and salvage for the future, that means you
that move.
What?
He gonna be in
We don't know what move it is, but
Exactly.
whatever the move
He gonna be in
that
who's
we're
trying to
talking
who's
about,
trying to
we
get
don't
scared of?
want it.
That sounds like a scared response.
Who's
That
trying to
sounds
get
like, please don't make no drastic decisions, guys. Come on,
No,
man.
don't make that
move.
that
Come on.
drastic decision.
We don't need
All I
to
heard
We don't
was
need to
Giannis.
win now.
Huh?
They might get Giannis, right?
I mean, there's a lot of names that have been thrown out there. I think they keep talking about a desperate move or a win now mentality.
Yeah.
And Draymond
Weak,
saying
man.
they've never had to be a win now team. That's previously now. Like now you're in a situation you are an average team in the NBA,
Well, they
500.
Back where it was before you got there.
So why do you care about 6-7 years down the road?
'Cause you
Figure that shit out.
You know, he's basically saying what you're gonna get rid of ain't worth what's coming back for our team.
I'm trying to be.
You might bring back a superstar that don't match how we play.
But-
We might end up looking like Phoenix, where the names ain't clicking.
All right, so before y'all go, the salary cap is is about 140 for the NBA. The Golden State Warriors are spending 176 million. So they over the salary cap. They're gonna be paying that luxury tax. Their best player is Steph Curry, is 36 years old. You owe him 177 million, paying him up until the year 2027. You owe Andrew Wiggins 54 mil. You owe Draymond Green 77 mil. You owe Moses Moody 43 mil, and you owe Buddy Hield 27 mil. So you're over the cap, and you're playing 500 basketball. Do you think, and you're going to be playing the luxury tax, so you're one of the highest paid salaries in the league, but you're probably not a playoff contender at all. But you're paying your players like you are a championship team. They got tricked into doing this by Steve Kerr, Draymond Green, and Steph Curry. I would have cut ties with Daggone Draymond Green a long time ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not contending. What do you think they should be doing right now? Trying to find help during the trade deadline for Steph Curry to see if you can contend, or telling Steph Curry, we're trading Draymond, we're trading everybody. You can stay here and ride it out, but you go have to end your career like Kobe ended his in LA. How do you see it? Like, what would you do if you Golden State?
I would try to bring a player in and drop some of that dead weight.
What you mean?
Some of that money. And the first two that got to go are Buddy Hield and Draymond Green. But the thing about Draymond is don't nobody want him.
Not at that price tag.
No. That's the only place. That's the only place where he can make that type of money. So if you trade him, you're gonna have to eat some of that money because that's the only way a team will take him. But you put yourself in that position.
Mm-hmm.
You did. So
I think that the wheels and tires is pretty much cooked on this car. Honestly, I think that to become a contender again in the state they're in is going to be way too expensive, as far as dumping the money that they have or getting assets in return that can make them a contender. It doesn't seem feasible financially, chemistry wise. I think at this point you tell them boys like, hey, we got 4. We appreciate you for that. But now we got to look to the future past you guys. And that's what we're going to do. So y'all can ride these contracts out, or if you still want to play when these contracts is over, then you can walk in free agency. But we're not leveraging the potential future on you trying to win now because of the mistakes that we made listening to y'all in the past. I think that at some point there's so many times that you can go wrong, and then you have to just be like, all right, I can't keep trying to overcorrect and end up making the situation worse. We just have to deal with the sins of our actions and just put it to bed at this point. There's nothing they could do.
But this is what all the media is saying. Steph is too good of a player. He's too good of a historic player. He's one of the greats. You can't waste his. I guess they still think he's in his prime, but you can't waste Steph Curry's talent and not go for it all. So they're saying spend all the money you need to do something at the trade line so Steph Curry can be in the playoffs competing again. I don't buy it.
I've seen this story before. This story has been written before. There was this team, man. They had 3 superstars, and they were all aging. And I forget what team it was, but maybe by the end of the story, y'all can help me. They traded them motherfuckers away, all 3 of them, for picks. And then they got some medium good players back, you know, maybe a white dude that was supposed to be great and a little point guard and stuff. And then they traded them for more picks. And then over a 3-year period, all those picks cashed in. And then they was contenders right back again. Oh, that's right. That was Boston. Listen, get rid of everything. Sell it all. Sell it all. Curry included. Get his ass out of there. Let him go to where he want to go, but get all of the motherfuckers out of there.
Hey,
I'm with it.
Can I say something real fast? Totally off the subject. My daughter just called me right now. She scored 5 goals in a soccer game.
No,
hey,
that's what I'm talking about.
Scored 5 goals. They all say congratulations, Kai.
Congratulations. Hey, you know she can't hear if you put the phone to the mic.
Congrats.
I wanted them to hear you. I want her to hear.
Hey, tell her I want to start seeing some film on them games too.
Facts.
Yep. So, congratulations, boo. Okay, I got to call you back. I love you.
5 goals is crazy work.
Yeah, that's insane. That's high school, right?
Yeah, she's in high school.
Yeah.
High school for 5 goals tonight.
That's crazy.
Was anybody playing defense? My goodness.
So her last game, she is one of the top scorers in 3A soccer here in Texas. Her last game, said the team they kind of circled in on her and they played her real hard. So she came out all bumped and bruised up. Her knee was all swollen up. So she said that I told her this game, you know, just go out there and play hard no matter what. If they try to double team you, no matter what, you just play hard. Shit, that kid went out and scored 5 goals.
So, hey, somebody said who was the goalie? Rudy Gobert?
For real. Must have been.
hey, hold on. Go back to that Gio comment because I got an answer for it. Dude, they put Mike Dunleavy in that position to be the fall guy. It'll be him.
He'll never work again in that city.
So back
he
to
don't
the
have
subject.
to.
So back to the subject, Jay. So you think, and Chris, you think that this time has just passed Steph by? Like he should just ride off in the sunset, go play somewhere else?
I think that had Draymond not held the Warriors hostage, they could have still had a chance with the team that they had. You still had Jordan Poole, you still had assets, right? You still had Clay. Clay wanted out that situation. So if you cut Draymond, I think you are in better position than by cutting everything else in spite of Draymond.
Let me ask you this though, Chris.
What's up?
Do you think they're in a better place now if they would have kept Poole and got rid of Draymond?
I think they would have been in a better place.
That's crazy.
Man, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Nah, listen, you give Steph the option. Like you can stay. We're not forcing you out, but if you want to contend, you have to leave because we're going into a 3-year rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to spend 3 years here putting up 30 points and losing by 30, come on.
Think about what you could get for Steph right now. If everybody's saying that he got
4-1, you can get 4 1s right now.
Man, you can get so much for Steph right now. But you got to be if you don't already let Clay go. Hey, look, if the Bulls let the GOAT go, that they let the GOAT player go, the GOAT co-star in Pippen and the GOAT coach in Phil Jackson, let all of them go. If they ain't getting no loyalty from the Bulls, I'm sorry. Hey, look, if you care about this franchise, you can come back and work for us later on after you retire, but I got to do what's best for the franchise. Thank you for everything you did. We got to let you go, big dog. I'm trading you, and I'm trying to find the next SGA. I'm sorry.
I sent his ass to Charlotte for 4 number 1s today.
Bro, I was sending to Charlotte for LaMelo and 2 number 1s.
Yep. All right, pack your bags.
Would you make that trade?
Yes.
If you Charlotte?
Yes. Absolutely. And rebuild. You know what? Give me Melo and Brandon Miller, and you can take Steve Kerr with you. Take Draymond, Steve Kerr, and Steph Curry.
Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna do you like this, man. take Steph and swap him with Bradley Beal, and I guarantee you the Suns win a ring.
Yeah, possibly.
I ain't mad at that. And Bill ain't even bad. It's just the intangibles that Steph would bring. Listen, Steph right now, where he's at, he's still worth 4 number 1 picks.
This comment on screen.
Considering the age.
This comment on screen. I'm gonna tell you why I can care less what Draymond do for the team, because what Draymond do for this team is very important, because the superstar on this team is weak and soft. Every team we just seen Boston win the championship last year without a Draymond player. You don't have to have Draymond to be competitive.
Man, listen, nobody ever praised, like you never heard nobody say, hey, you gotta have Charles Oakley. You need Charles. That's all Draymond do.
That's it.
He's Charles Oakley.
He only played basketball once every 6 games. Other than that,
who else you got?
Something
He grandmama, a tough guy who occasionally gives you something offensively.
Jay, look at them salaries. Go find Draymond Green's salary and tell me if he worth keeping.
No,
hell no,
absolutely not. Listen, the fact that it's a number beside it tells you
million, 77 million, bro.
Left to pay.
77 million is you talk about robbery?
That's guaranteed.
Oh man.
Listen.
Look at Steph though. 177.
I trade Draymond for Bronny and Rui Hachimura right now.
Bro, they are almost $40 million over the cap.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
You supposed to be a contender if you $40 million over the cap.
Their payroll is $500 million. They're not even paying 3 people on the team.
Bro.
You stupid, Chris.
That's crazy.
And look at the ages. Steph 36.
Who's that? That's 34. Draymond.
Yeah.
Yo,
he look
not only is he 34 and you overpaying for him, he actually looks like that in the face. Like, man.
And look at the young guys who can't even get on the court. We can't even figure out rotation for Jonathan Kuminga. We can't even figure out a rotation.
Starting or off the bench, first man off the bench.
You got a 22-year-old that can't start. Didn't we see this with Kobe and Dale Harris?
But with Kuminga though, when they give him opportunities, he's so inconsistent.
But his minutes are inconsistent. Though.
That's what I was gonna say. Inconsistent because he
gotta look over his shoulder, because if he make a mistake, Draymond go get him. And he can't even play his national position. They got him playing freaking center and power forward. They got Wiggins playing power forward.
Well, buddy Hill never fixed his teeth,
bro. I don't think it's his teeth. I think he put a permanent overbite in his mouthpiece. I think it's a trade. I think it's a trademark.
That man got Mexican veneers.
No, this is nasty work though, y'all.
This is terrible.
Mil for a 36-year-old.
Listen. I forgot who the front office man was before Dunleavy.
Bob Myers.
Hey, listen, Myers knew this was coming. That's why this man retired.
That's why he got the fuck out.
Exactly.
Listen, Dunleavy didn't sign off on none of this bullshit. But he'll go down in history as the guy whose watch this was on.
But you know what? That 177 million is a loyalty payment. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for the 4 rings. We're gonna cash you out like this.
Listen,
I can respect
you can't
that.
Afford to pay nobody for what you've done. You've already been compensated for what you've done. You can't afford that. You play players for what you're gonna do. Like that. That's just like right now. New England, they got all this cap space. They just were like, man, let's shoot Brady $100 million for all he did for the city of New England.
But I mean, it's the same as what Kobe got 60 for that last year, right? So I mean, this is
but Chris,
Kobe was a draw.
When they gave Kobe his money, they didn't pay nobody else. They went and drafted Randall. They drafted Larry Nance. They drafted Jordan Clarkson. That was using their draft picks to get young players, and Kobe was playing with young players. So everybody else was cheap. They just gave Kobe his money. What they're doing here is saying we're going to give Steph his money. We're going to give Draymond his money. We're going to give Kerr his money. And then we're going to go try to find another star like Wiggins and Buddy Hield and pay them. And they was paying that big salary CP3 had last year because they wanted to get rid of Poole so bad. They giving everybody money and they getting tricked to thinking they go contend.
I ain't say they did it right. I'm just saying they trying to do the same thing.
It's crazy.
That last ride contract. But I mean, I'm stuck on the 77 for Draymond. I would because it was $100 million contract, right? So they've already paid out.
Right. And look how sloppy this is, though. Kuminga is in his contract year. And they ain't no minutes. He ain't even getting the minutes he need to be getting. So they gotta make a decision. Well, we gotta choose Draymond over him again. So they probably go trade Kuminga to trade that.
Hey, listen, watch Kuminga go somewhere like Houston and ball the hell out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hope he do. Look, Kevon Looney in the contract year, they wasting him away.
Nah, they got the most they're gonna ever get out of Looney.
No, but the thing about it like this, man, they running this small ball lineup, and they need like a real center. Kevon Looney was key in that championship against the Celtics.
Yeah.
So he's gone. Kuminga probably leave. Gary Payton should leave, like he did before. They roped him back in a trade.
He playing power forward too, Chris.
Small ball. It don't make no sense. Small ball lineup, man. They getting cooked for it.
Hey, Tyson said, y'all say trade off all these players that brought you rings, money, and popularity, but in the next breath want players to be loyal to franchises. Y'all, wow. When I ever say be loyal to a franchise?
You got the wrong podcast. Ain't nobody ever said nothing about be loyal to a franchise.
Nobody say that.
They bought rings, money, and popularity a long time ago. They own.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Loyalty is how people get in these jacked up money situations anyway.
As Jerry
just like this. Shout out to the Cowboys for finally getting rid of Mike McCarthy.
Man.
They should have kept him.
Sure should have.
Might as well, man. Just finish them boys off, man.
Got rid of
them off.
Take them behind the woodshed.
Yeah, just take them behind the woodshed, man. Lord have mercy.
But y'all know y'all about to get good old prime time.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's gonna be Kellen Moore. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Kellen Moore.
That's nasty work if y'all get Kellen.
No,
look at Philly offense this year.
Well, let's move into the NFL since we're already there.
Perfect segue.
Golly. Man.
Hey, I got one more. Can I ask one more thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I missed the one about the trade deadline for the NBA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And about what Steph Curry was talking about.
Yeah.
I actually commend Steph Curry because I want to say, is he the first franchise player in the last 14 years to actually say those type of thoughts out loud, like, just not wanting to be that franchise superstar to allow the franchise he plays for to actually gut the team in order for him to win. Is he the first one to actually say that? Because we know most guys are going to be like, no, gut them, dude.
Well,
we're trying to win right now.
I don't. So he might be the first one that I can remember that said it. But on the contrary, no one has said anything other than LeBron. Like LeBron's the only one who said, fuck them draft picks. And Steph was the only one who said, no, don't gut the team. So there is only two people who've spoken about that. Nobody else has went public. No superstar like Kobe or Kid has went public and was like, this needs to happen. Only LeBron does that.
What LeBron say, yo?
He said, fuck them draft picks, right? So I think he had a shirt that said that. He had on the shirt that said, fuck them draft picks one time. Man. So,
he got a tattoo.
Probably do.
And do y'all think he also the reason why also he said that, not just because he's thinking about the future of the franchise when he's no longer around, But Steph was one of those guys prior to him winning in any championship when he was going through the ankle injury, and they had to wait on him to heal up and get better before they actually start building a team, a championship contending team anyway. So you think like maybe he's thinking back to like how he was early in his career?
No, Steph Curry is Steph Curry is a good I'm gonna say what
media darling.
Yeah, he's a media darling. So he's saying what looks good on his image. It don't necessarily mean he means that. He's saying the right thing.
Yeah, I know.
Right. He's saying this is the same dude that went on the podcast and said that he don't think we landed on the moon. And the first amount of pressure he got from the media, he went and changed and was like, oh, no. We landed on the moon. I've seen the moon rocks. NASA invited me down and showed me moon rocks. I changed my mind. We've landed on the moon. From moon rocks? Really? I got some moon rocks right now in my house. I can show Steph. Right? So I'm like, man,
what makes him the knower of knowledge of rock origins? Man, that could have been in the bottom of the ocean.
Exactly. So I'm like, dang, Steph, they made you change your mind like that? Like, so he don't want to say nothing wrong. He's saying the right thing, but come on, like, are we serious? Like, he got a voice now. Don't trade the assets for a contender now. Don't do that. But you go sit there and let them get rid of Clay, get rid of Jordan Poole, get rid of Jonathan James Wiseman, get rid of KD. Like, you let all that happen, and all of a sudden now you want to speak up and play. Oh no, don't do that for me.
And the last thing you think with that, you think he's also, I know what he's saying, but he's the media darling. But do you also think because he has maybe gotten complacent because he already has the hardware?
I don't know. What you think, Jay?
Man, that man collecting
checks. Like his career is cemented.
He's still getting paid.
Win, lose, or draw. The check clears on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks for the call.
Appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Hey, one more time, man. What LeBron say, yeah?
You said, fuck them draft picks, man.
I'm gonna tell somebody that tomorrow. I don't know why or whatever, but somebody tomorrow here and fuck
just
them draft
blurt it out. Fuck them draft picks.
Hey,